Life had pushed me to the edge. Just when I had completely lost hope, my phone rang. An unknown number. The man on the line told me I'd been selected to play a game. If I won, I'd get a huge cash prize. At first, I thought he had the wrong number, but then the man started listing all my personal information. Everything. He said all I had to do was complete the games, and my life would change forever. The first game was ridiculously simple. Kill a fly inside my car, and I'd earn $1,000. I had a million questions, but I still swatted the fly without thinking. The next second, $1,000 appeared in my bank account. I immediately got out of the car and looked around. I thought someone was watching me, but there was no one. Then the phone rang again. Game 2, eat the fly, and I'd earned $3,000. I didn't agree right away. Instead, I went home and checked my bank account. The money was really there, $1,000. Tempted by the cash, I forced myself to swallow the fly. The next second, another $3,000 hit my account. The mysterious caller phoned again. He told me every completed game would double the reward. Finish them all, and I'd win $6 million. But there were 2 rules. First, I couldn't tell anyone. Second, I couldn't interfere with the game. Otherwise, every dollar I had earned would disappear. If I wanted to continue, all I had to do was press 1. I didn't hesitate. I pressed it immediately, after getting my answer. The caller told me to prepare a pair of running shoes for tomorrow. The next day, the phone rang right on time. Game 3. The mission was simple. Make a child cry within 5 minutes. I looked around. Soon my eyes landed on a little girl. I walked up to her and said the cruelest words I had ever spoken.
Your mommy doesn't love you. They don't want to let you know, but the man from the orphanage is coming to take you away. It's not true. That's what they're talking about right now.
The girl burst into tears. She ran straight to her mother. At the same time, $5,000 appeared in my account. I grabbed my girlfriend and tried to leave. Suddenly, a woman slammed a trash can onto our car. She was the girl's mother. My girlfriend had no idea what had happened. The 2 of them started yelling at each other. Later, I went to church with my girlfriend to pick up my father. That's when Game 4 appeared. The task was simple: burn one of the church's artworks. At first, I wanted to refuse, but the growing prize money pushed me past another line. I carried the artwork outside and lit it on fire without hesitation. The reward arrived instantly. At that moment, it felt like money was chasing me. To make it burn faster, I grabbed a broom and started hitting the sculpture. But then, the flames suddenly caught the curtains. In seconds, the fire spread like a beast and swallowed the entire curtain. I rushed to grab a fire extinguisher, but it was too late. The fire was already out of control. I panicked. Afraid the truth would come out, I ran. Before leaving, I pulled the fire alarm. Then I found my father and prepared to leave. But the moment we stepped outside, my phone rang again. Game 5 was strangely simple. All I had to do was help a homeless man cross the street. Right then, my fiancée started noticing that something was wrong with me. I told her I was planning a surprise and walked away alone. Soon after, I arrived at a rundown building. It was time for Game 6. The mission was, before 4 p.m., invite the person in room 6 to have coffee at a nearby restaurant. This time, the reward had jumped to $50,000. But when I pushed open the door, I froze. The person in the room had already been dead for a long time.